Hi everyone, Steve Waite here, CEO at the Business Centre, here with Barrett Campbell, owner and director of Balance 123 Accounting and Advisory. We understand at the Business Centre that people have been almost completely overwhelmed by the mere impact of COVID-19 on their business and on their personal lives, but more importantly now, people are trying to navigate through the stimulus package and what that means for small businesses. We're going to try and punch through really quickly the landscape that people are in. We're particularly going to look at JobKeeper, and we're going to look at 10 sort of key things you can do. So we're going to keep this really brief. But there are some packages out there, Barrett, aren't there, that people can apply for. We're going to concentrate on JobKeeper, but we might just highlight that there's the JobKeeper scheme, there's the PAYG withholding rebate cash boost, and then there is the New South Wales Government COVID-19 business grant up to $10,000. Bit of a separate application process now out there for people to claim. But just for the best use of our time, can you just take us through then the understanding in sort of 10 key points of the
so I think with any of these points, there's probably a 10-minute discussion. You know, for each single line.
But let's just knock through this.
So this is kind of the flow of the JobKeeper scheme, and with the point being that we're just trying to get people's head around helicopter view, how the
key dates, key actions.
So the first thing is you need to have been an eligible employer before the 1st of March 2020. The second is you need to enrol with the ATO for the JobKeeper scheme. Now those enrolments open 20th of April 2020. Now you can do that yourself, you can get your tax agent to do it for you, so there's a couple of different avenues for that. 3, you need to have at least one eligible employee or business participant if you're a sole trader or another entity and you're trying to claim it that way. 4, you need to meet the turnover test, and that's the sufficient decline in turnover for whatever level you fit. Now most SMEs, small business, are going to fall into that 30% decline. You need to meet that, you need to talk to your accountant or review your own accounting program to work out if that's going to apply.
Where you're at.
Before you bother going further. 5, you need to notify your employees in writing that you're going to enter this scheme.
And there's now a form for that? No,
there's no form for notifying your employees.
Right.
The 6 is your employees need to nominate you as an employer, so that you've got evidence that they're not going to try and claim it from somewhere else, and you're going to pay them, they're going to pay them. So it's to sort of just make that, streamline that. So there is a form for that, a specific form. That needs to be filled out, signed, and then hang on to it. Provide copies of it to your tax agent as well. Is not a bad idea. 7, we're going to need to pay all employees.
So you're on your way and you just start paying them.
Yeah, exactly. So ultimately, before the end of the month, all these things just need to happen before the 30th of April, right? So there's no urgency to do it today, but it needs to happen by the end of this month. So we need to have paid all eligible employees $1,500 as a minimum in their gross wage. Now, that's more complicated than it sounds in terms of the process, but essentially you need to work out that you can afford to do that because you're going to have to wait till May. First week of May, you're going to get reimbursed to get that back. So we have to 30th of April to make good those 2 fortnights.
Right, so it's 2 pay runs.
So the first fortnight is the 30th of March, it starts, and the following one starts on the 13th of April.
So you've got to have the cash flow to do that?
You're going to have to, before the end of the month. And it's really only if you've got employees currently working, some you might have to top up, so it's not necessarily the full 1,500.
Okay, 8?
Prepare payroll in accordance with the ATO guidance. So sometime between now and the end of the month, ideally you're going to have a single touch payroll system in place and you're going to report it in line with the instructions. It will become clearer once the software programs have brought themselves up to speed. Number 9 is every month for the 6 months of this program, once you're in, or if you join any other time, you're going to have to complete a JobKeeper declaration report.
Do you think that'll be automated?
It'll be online. So they'll gather some information from single touch payroll, but then they'll also want you to confirm your turnover. But they'll also want you to confirm your employees are still your employees and receiving it. They haven't got a job and left your employment, so to speak, each and every month. So we're going to have to do that for the next 6 months.
It's an additional element to what you would probably normally be doing anyway in terms of financial operations.
Well, especially for quarterly lodges, this is now a monthly obligation they previously didn't have. And then last but not least, you're going to have to lodge your activity statement in a timely fashion, like any of these ATO governed stimulus packages in the past, they're going to want to make sure that you're staying compliant with your obligations.
Yep.
So making sure you lodge is essential.
Okay, that's a punchy 10-point plan to get JobKeeper going. We're going to publish that as a blog, and on our YouTube channel there's some specific information that we've got in some of our broadcasts. We suggest you go there. We're going to do another quick blog soon, and that's going to give people, what do I need to do right now? What are the 5 things I need to now know that I need to do after I've understood that I'm eligible for JobKeeper? So thanks very much. We'll leave it there.
Thanks.